citizenship, bro.
No, you know what it is, or it's because he's affiliated with. When we were talking, he said it too. He used to get bro. He used to get mad dislikes compared to his.
Yo, he got dual citizenship, bro.
All right, let's turn that off. Make sure you know what? We live. I think we live.
Hey.
Don't nobody jump out the window.
We live?
Cause we live.
Charlamagne, we live?
Charlamagne, are we on the air? I ain't gonna curse, but these bitch ass. Oh shit.
Gotta get that drop.
Let me get a drop.
There it is. Hold on, I think we live. We about 3 minutes late. Excuse
because
the mess.
Of Chase.
Y'all are live.
I'm sorry.
Y'all are live.
He was like, girl, excuse the mess. We a couple minutes late. Prophecy, he will return soon. He got a new house.
Yeah,
everybody.
Shout out to
Prophecy. He's living in a new house.
That should look hot.
It's clean too.
I missed that.
Cause I done moved into a house that wasn't all the way ready and shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had to clean the basement of a house one time. Moving into the motherfucker. All right. Now everybody watching, why don't you go ahead and tweet out the stream for us? This is episode
yes, guys.
101. Let's do the intros. We're gonna start with Jeremy.
You gotta start with me first, bro.
Go ahead.
All right, bro.
My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323. So just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. That was so clean. And I love that you did that.
By the way,
hey, let's go.
Funny. You said you switch your intro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You can't.
Yeah. You can't, bro. That's a hood classic, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
No, he said enjoy the podcast. That was good.
You can't.
So he said
No.
podcast.
He was talking about on his main channel. He wanted to switch it. I was like, nah, bro.
You can't do it.
Nah. That's classic, bro.
All right, we're gonna swing it over to Terry, one of our 6 men.
What's good, Terry? I don't got an intro like that, but what's good?
All right, we're gonna swing it over to our other 6 man, Silver Joysticks, back to redeem himself from the ultimate L. And I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to go ahead and we'll start it off. And as you start making sense, we will remove this eventually. Say
You're wrong.
Say what's up, Joystick.
What's going on? What's going on, everyone? No, it's definitely an honor and a pleasure to be back again. Always enjoy this time that we spend together. Last week, I definitely said a few things that got myself in a little bit of hot water. But I'm here today just to kind of let everyone know that I do know what I'm talking about. So we're going to try to do a little bit better of a job this week, making our points.
Right. He had the L on.
He did. He gave me the L immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna take it off.
I was like, wait, why is the L on me already?
The delay in the stream probably. That's why.
It was on you. You don't get the L. I had to pass it to the rightful owner of the L. Silver Joysticks. All right. We're gonna swing it over to Abel.
Hey, shout out to everybody. Good evening to everybody. Make sure you tweet out the stream. Shout out to Team Green GMG. Let's talk games. Let's have some fun.
Check out his new song, yeah.
Thank you,
check it
guys.
out, for real.
Thank
Check
you.
Check it out, man.
That junk is fire, fam.
Jeremy, you're an ass. You're an ass. I love you, though.
We're gonna swing it over to Ricky.
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be back here. Thank you for having me back on the show. It's your boy 3MG. Let's get it.
All right.
First
order of business. We have a new PC player. Terry has finally purchased his PC. So I want you to tell everybody the pros and cons of the PC experience. If you care to share how much you spent, that's fine. If you don't, you don't have to. But tell us a little bit about what your PC experience has been.
So I start the day I built it. That motherfucker took me like 4 hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I got done and I was like, I plugged it into the wall, hit the power button, and I just was like, like fucking
sub tier.
A little bit, just a little bit. I don't have a monitor yet, so I just hooked it up to a TV and was like, fuck it. And with the past few weeks, I've been playing like Smite because that's free, and then like I bought Fallout, I bought Dying Light again because that game is great. Like I bought them on Kingwin. Like
the other day I realized that I was a PC gamer because my Xbox Live expired on the 7th, and I didn't like think about renewing. I was like, fuck that, I don't need that shit. Like fuck Xbox Live, I don't need that shit. So like, I'm so glad I did this shit. Like, it's perfect. Like I got this crazy ass computer. I don't gotta pay no shit to play my fucking games. Like, my fucking games. You got Kingwin. Like, what's not like? I mean, I think biggest problem is like you will do a lot of troubleshooting if shit fuck up. Like if something mess up, then you're gonna have to go through and just kind of mess with it to get the shit working. Because it's up to you most of the time if something mess up. Like ain't nobody else gonna fix your shit. Like ain't no Xbox Live, ain't no Xbox support or nothing like that. It's you. It's yours. But at the same time, after building it, it's mine. Like fuck that Xbox. Fuck thinking about getting a PS4. This is mine.
And this
like,
is an Xbox guy talking.
Yeah.
All right.
Real
I think I spent about $1,600, maybe a little less than that.
Oh, you spent more than me and shit. Damn.
I got a 980.
Ooh.
I got a 4790K. I got a was it red and black H440 case. I'll take some pictures and post them on Twitter.
Please do.
And I named it Darth Trader. That's about it.
That's what's up, man. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, welcome to the bright side.
I'm definitely proud of Terry just for going ahead and making the move and taking on that investment. I know I've been interacting with him on Twitter for the past few months, just trying to get updates here and there, and I could see him kind of going through the thought process and deciding what parts he wanted to pick for the build. It's just a tremendous first step, when you actually get all those parts home and you put it together for the first time and you really begin to see the power of your own investment come into fruition. So, man, congratulations on taking that step.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And just a word out there. All right, he spent $1,600. There's a video I think.
Tell him, Chase. Tell him.
$400 console killer build. All right, you don't have to spend $1,600 to build a PC. So, I think everybody that was in the PC was probably in that frame of mind. Like before I got the PC, I was like, yo, I ain't spending that money. That's too much money. I was like, I want to use a controller. Every single excuse I had, I realized in the future was invalid. So you don't got to spend $1,600. All right.
Matt, real quick on that, my boy, one of my cool guys, Onotech, shout out to him. He built for my dude a $350 PC, man. He's running H1 with no problem. He's running
H1 like that was the.
Well, yo, all right, Abel, how's H1Z1, bro, on PC? You need an okay PC.
That would test you. That would
test your PC.
That would definitely test you.
Chase, you play just like you play the same games on every platform, brother.
That's not true, sir.
All right, let me take that back. Look at his face. Anyways.
Hold on. Let's address that. Since you want to just start saying stuff willy-nilly, tell me what you mean. Go ahead.
About what? The PC about $350, or you mean your situation?
No. You said I play the same games on every platform. Did you mean that?
Yo, is that a threat?
I'm asking you.
Who got a bomb?
Meet me at PAX.
No, I'm gonna see you. You know what?
Meet me at PAX.
Nah, but listen, no. Real talk though, man. You don't need to spend that much money on a gaming PC. There's a bunch of options. If you have it, yeah, but there's a bunch of options, and $350 could get you something that's like really well over what you can get over for a console right now at this point.
I spent that much because me knowing and there's better shit, like it'll fuck
Don't you do graphics too? So maybe you can add on,
Yeah, like that's why I got I could have got like an i5 or something, but I got an i7 because I want to learn how to edit video and it'll be great for Photoshop and stuff. Like I was thinking ahead like that.
Okay.
So yeah, you can.
God, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say you could build a PC. Yeah, like 350. 350 is like the minimum tier, but it's enough if you want to just play some games. But like I think was it like a stack? Is a good like if you want to play good like get a 970 or a 390.
To be honest, a stack
550 or I think 600 maybe. She can play all the games, all of them.
So I'm probably thinking like a little closer to high end.
That IGN build that was like $450 can run like a lot of games. You don't need to run them at max, bro. That's one thing. You get to customize your settings.
Oh,
so that's one of the best things about it.
That's that elitist in me then.
That's all that was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, one thing you have to keep in mind too is that if you are going to build the PC, look at it as an investment as opposed to just doing something quickly. You want to get something that's going to give you at least 2 to 3 years of actual usage. So aiming toward that higher price then will serve you better, 3 years from now, as opposed to just putting something together for a short time frame. And other things to kind of consider, we've had this conversation before, thinking about your monitor, thinking about your keyboard and your mouse, your operating system, all of these are additional costs to be taken into consideration. So, I mean, I think for your first build, just really getting a sense for what you can do on PC is really important. And if you can understand how having a PC, benefits you as opposed to spending money on console, I think that's half the battle. And then if you're able to get additional productivity out of that, that's just an added bonus.
Damn. Here's a question: Who in here got genuine Windows though?
I do.
Oh,
wait,
I can say that I know a way to make mine's genuine. So I'm
No. Who
You mean paid for Windows?
Who paid for Windows for their gaming PC?
You out of your goddamn
Keep it real, yo.
I did $17. No, it was $19 actually.
Oh, but you paid on
I
King
paid $139.
No, I'm good.
This was back when I didn't know. This was back when I didn't know.
Okay, because if you knew, you know.
No, Chase, I didn't. Chase, I didn't know. You know I didn't know, bro. You know I didn't
I'm
know.
not saying stealing is right. I'm just saying most people with gaming PCs. Matter of fact, Jeremy, how is your PC experience? Do you have genuine Windows, sir?
Hey, we ain't gonna talk about my situation.
Nah,
I do.
Okay.
Oh man,
I actually still didn't even upgrade to a 10 yet. I'm still on 8.
I'm keeping 7.
Oh.
But
Wait, but Chase is
every
not
time
supporting.
I log on, they always ask me
Who ain't
to
supporting 7?
upgrade to 10.
They
Oh,
ask
they're
every day.
supporting 7?
Till 2019.
Oh, okay. Then why are they totally skipping 8? They're just they're discontinuing in that soon.
Honestly, 8 should never came. The way 8, it seemed like 8 was like a
8
demo,
sucks.
like a trial. It's just terrible. We use a lot of my usage.
It's
Nah, I don't
like
like
8 is ass.
to Windows Vista and Windows ME. They came out, and then 2 years later, new operating system came out because they knew how bad it was. So, that's ass.
Okay.
On the article side, we'll get to the deals and stuff shortly. I don't know if y'all saw, so let me go ahead and put these. Is this footage? No, I'm put some screenshots up here though.
Shout out to the
You know what
830.
I'm saying?
Shout out to everybody.
in here.
Thank y'all.
That
For real.
is.
I see, and I fall for this shit, man. This shit looks.
But I like that though.
Well, okay, we're gonna get to that. So
Please, let's talk about
all right,
it.
so Mike Tyson is going to officially be one of the characters in UFC 2. Now,
Irrelevant.
Don't do that. Don't do that,
because
Jay.
there's a couple things we got to discuss with this. All right, I want to get everybody's opinion on that, and let's remember that they used Bruce Lee for UFC on the first one. So we can go around the table and we can say, number one, how you feel about Mike Tyson being in UFC 2, and number two, what did you think about the first game? To even look forward to UFC 2. Jeremy, I know you had problems with that dude Kenny Downs.
Stop.
Dude, that's my thing. Like with the last UFC, Bruce Lee most likely was the best part about that game. And with this one, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be cool that you can play as Mike Tyson, but I'm gonna have to see how the actual gameplay is and what they really changed to really, make me wanna try out this game, because it just like you said, it could be just like another UFC game to where they try to get people with Bruce Lee before. Now it's Mike Tyson, so I'm gonna have to see how the game actually plays.
Okay. Hey, well, you sounded excited. Go ahead again.
Yeah, I actually was. Shout out to Regular Dave. I watched my brother's video there. He made a great video breaking down his thoughts on the Mike Tyson addition to the roster here. I actually think it's cool. I think it's just for fun and showmanship. Just okay, we're acknowledging Tyson is a legend. Let's throw him in here for fun. To me, I think that just keeps the game fun. Is it authentic to the UFC martial arts methodology or any of that? No, but I just think it's cool for fun, and I would love to play as Mike Tyson, even though I know realistically that's not how this works. He's Kimbo Slice.
He gonna bite your ear for a special.
Don't do that. No, see, you're wrong.
There's two mics on there. There's the younger Mike, and then there's
the older one.
The older one with the same
one that bites ears.
Yeah, with the eyepiece.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't see this trailer.
Yeah, so this is the official trailer. God damn, son.
but Chase, this looks cool though. You have to
I
admit,
wanna
you
know
have
the
to be
fight
like,
night.
this is
That's
cool.
the bad part
hold on.
about
Before we
it,
get to that, Jeremy, let's go around and then I'm gonna double back on that because I got something to say about that.
All
Ricky, what do you think about Mike Tyson being in Fight Night?
I was hyped with the Bruce Lee.
You mean UFC? I guess.
Yeah,
I'm
UFC.
sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was hype about the
No, it's okay.
I was hyped about the fight night. I mean, not fight. Sorry, UFC with the Bruce Lee, and then the game ended up like, and it's like the same thing here. Like this. I hate that it got me hyped, man. It got me hyped for it, but the only thing is, I did get invited to that closed beta, but I can't purchase this game. I just can't, because I hope this ain't a gimmick and they really didn't put that much work in mechanics. Like I hope this whole DLC thing.
Ricky, you were good at the last one. What?
No, the game I may have been good, but bro, how the game didn't come with ground and pound like in the brother? That's UFC. Like when you knock somebody out, you couldn't even run to them and continue. They brought that shit out in the update.
Yeah, I cannot lie. Me and Ricky, we were there day one. That game did not last. Honestly,
It didn't have
past
that
2
much.
weeks, bro.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, it was done. It was done. But unfortunately, gamers didn't come back to it because they updated a lot and they made it better. But that's it. First impression is over. We're done.
Yeah, so I would have to try out the demo. Hopefully, the demo does have maybe Mike Tyson and maybe it's just a cool little way to get people hyped. But this makes me just want Fight Night so bad. Like, but hey, I don't really have that much on this.
Okay. Terry, what do you think?
I didn't buy the last one. I just played the demo. And
Nobody
it was
bought it.
alright.
Go ahead.
It was alright, but like seeing Mike Tyson, this looked mad interesting. I just got a question. Did the last one come to PC?
No, none of them come to PC.
That's some of the cons with PC. Is some
Well,
games don't
fuck
get
UFC then.
Oh, damn.
That's how you feel?
hilarious.
Okay.
I mean, King win enough buy. Nah, but it looked good. It's just I'm weird where I don't care that much about like UFC or the Madden or NBA or anything like that. This looked cool though, so I would try it. Like
It does look fun. It does look fun.
It looked great. I mean, I'll try it. I'll definitely try it, but yeah, it ain't coming to PC. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Joysticks, what do you think?
You know what? I don't like UFC. I don't like the gameplay mechanics. And here's where I know Prophecy is a lot more familiar with, I think, last year's version than I am. You know, I tried to play it and I just thought that the entire game mechanic system was too difficult and cumbersome for me to really do anything with. So this is not in particular, the type of genre that I'm really strong with. So, I mean, they could have Mike Tyson, they could have Bruce Lee, they could have Big Bird. I'm indifferent. I'm sure to some people it'll be great, but I mean, at the end of the day, I disagree with Abel. I mean, I think it'll be fun for people who are looking for it. It's not representative of, what you would typically see, but, that's their intention. So I don't really feel any particular way about it.
Now, check this out. Shout out to the GMG crowd out here. Shout out to you guys. Also, there's CM Punk coming to the roster, too.
I'd rather have that
Irrelevant.
because
All right, Chase. Now, what do you think about Tyson? Because you didn't really speak about it.
I love Mike
What's your
Tyson.
thought? So do I.
I mean,
I love Bruce Lee, too.
Why is he in the UFC? And it's
Yeah.
not. I know it was a video
I know.
game. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's cool. It's just it's not going to make. I don't think it's going to. I'm
Entice
wrong.
you.
Some people say, "Hey, I'm going to go bad now." Here's what hurts me. All right, is I think most people that have played Fight Night and have played UFC, and I'm not talking about the old UFCs, but the EA UFC would agree that they would rather have a Fight Night. I feel like seeing Mike Tyson on this just means there's not a Fight Night planned at all. I feel like that's like, I'm not gonna say the nail in the coffin, but it's pretty damn close. That like we cannot expect
You ain't lying, bro.
a
You
Fight
ain't
Night
lying.
anytime soon because like y'all putting Mike in the UFC game. Fight Night is much better, and we always get the arguments like, UFC is more popular than boxing and all that stuff. So I took the liberty of pulling up some of the numbers for Fight Night, and Fight Night has sold almost 15 million units. EA Sports UFC sold 1.37 million units. The slowest selling Fight Night has more than that. People
Ooh,
wanna
this
say-
sounds like a SOCOM situation.
That
Okay.
was early in the PS4 life cycle. Okay, fine. We'll see how the new UFC does, and I'm sure like UFC's on the come up. I know it's more popular right now, but as far as games go, there's not a game that's like Fight Night, man. Like I don't know, but I'm a mess with the UFC. I'm gonna probably get a flat out joint though.
You know what's crazy too?
Okay.
This UFC that came out, the simulation aspect and just the gameplay wasn't even bad. I was just upset that they didn't bring like a lot of mechanics to this game because there's so much more you can do in UFC. And that was like one of the key things that bothered me. A lot of the characters had some of the same moves, even though they were studying jiu-jitsu. Like I've read a lot about that. A lot of them had generic moves. It almost reminded me of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Tenkaichi 2, where everybody had the same Kai Blast, but they named it a different move. Like it kind of reminded me of that. Kind of threw me off a bit. So hopefully this one just really, bring some new moves and new mechanics.
Yeah, and also another big problem in the last UFC game, the knockout system wasn't correct. Ricky, you know how it was when you had a dude dazed and he wouldn't go, like he wouldn't get knocked out, but then he'll knock you out of nowhere.
Give me a love tap and I'll be done for the whole game.
Done. It didn't make no sense. It made no sense, bro.
He slapped me in my face and I went out.
And there's gonna be a octane mode and all type of fuck shit.
Yep.
Isn't it gonna have esport? I don't know. Was there gonna be like some sort of competition?
Ultimate Team's coming.
Oh, Ultimate Team. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I just used Putty Tank.
I don't know how that.
No, you didn't say Ultimate Team. You said something else.
I said my team. I said something like my
team. He said my team.
But you didn't say Ultimate Team.
It's the same thing, though.
For UFC?
Ultimate Team and my team is the same?
Yes.
My team is in 2K. Ultimate Team is Madden.
It's still the same concept.
Get out of the 2K realm, fam. We're talking about EA.
I mean, have you seen my channel? I'm out of 2K.
Yo, come on, man.
2K all right, Jeremy, I know you want to say something about Fight Night.
Oh, you already said all the stuff that I want to say. Pretty much. We've been waiting. Dude, I used to remember playing Fight Night Round 3. Man, I played that junk like a religion, dude. Yeah. And I used to just love playing that game. And like you said, like people have been asking for the next Fight Night for like so long now. And, it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon. So it's kind of a sad situation, but that's all I had to say, really.
There's a closed beta for UFC 2. It's restricted to people that bought UFC 1. So you have to log into EA's website to check and see if you're eligible.
I ain't doing all that.
In the beta.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot right there.
January 28th to February 4th. So I guess if you bought the game or you signed up to register with the EA website on the first game. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I like it, but not that much.
Right.
Damn.
All right, moving on. We'll get to the division because that's going to be interesting. Who was that, man?
Right.
Did y'all? I don't know if y'all was in the alpha. Did y'all play the alpha?
No, you played it.
Jeremy, were you?
Holy God!
Well, don't tell us yet.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, bro.
We're gonna say that. We're gonna say that one. Dying Light. The following, I think it's called. Terry, I know
the following DLC. Yeah.
The DLC's coming out, and they have. Is this the one? Let me see if this is the one.
Weaponize Your Wrath.
Weaponize Your Wrath. So, anybody that played Dying Light, that was one of my problems. I love the game, by the way.
That was one of the most slept-on games of last year.
It still is.
That and Ori and the Blind Forest.
Right. I did not like that you couldn't drive anywhere on there. I had an issue with that. Like you had to do everything basically on foot. They have some fast travel on there, but you couldn't drive. Is it an expansion or DLC? It's expansion pack.
Expansion.
Yeah. It doesn't say how many hours it is, but I think I'm going to actually get this because it looks great.
Probably not day one, but I'm getting it.
I don't know anybody that played and beat Dying Light that said the game was bad. Everybody said the game was pretty damn good.
Right.
The voiceovers were shitty though. I ain't gonna hold you up.
That shit, they had the same expression. Please don't kill me.
Last gen voiceovers. Yeah. That was the worst part about that game.
They had the Shenmue quality voiceovers from fucking Dreamcast. But if you have not played Dying Light, I think you should try it out now. The Dying
Trash.
You
can get it for cheap now too.
For a low. If you on PC, how much you pay for that on PC, Terry?
I got a 20 on the winter sale.
20?
20.
That's I paid $6.99.
Shit.
I apologize for the burp. Excuse me.
I had a Steam credit, so I couldn't king win it. But
it's all good then.
Yeah.
So this I don't even know when this comes out. It just says soon on here.
I thought it
The
was
following
like
DLC, it comes out next month. I know that.
Yeah, but
It's February.
That's not bad.
I'm
Over 900 people. Shout
Let me
out
get
to
the date,
everybody.
since
Sure,
Chase
man.
can't get it.
my bad, right? Well, look, if you playing down light, don't go outside at nighttime at the beginning.
Whoo!
You ain't,
That
you ain't-
that I
Yo,
remember
nighttime?
the first time I
Ready.
did that in that game.
Yeah,
My heart was like, do, like I was, bruh, I ain't want that scratch. I'm cool on that.
the expansion comes out on the 9th,
There you
February
go.
9th.
There's some
This man
footage of
Chase
the
was
expansion.
scared when we
Alright,
was
Jay.
at the night. In
Nah,
the
let me
game.
tell you what this dude did, though. First of all, we out at night. Ricky's shooting all kind of guns. He got equipment I ain't even unlocked yet. And he like, it's going to be all right. I'm like, it's not. There's like 2 of these
Be
dudes
all right.
chasing me. Dude,
Oh,
Ricky's
so y'all,
reckless, yo.
so y'all played the game co-op? Beat it co-op?
No,
PC
we beat
too,
it.
bro.
We
You
beat
got it on
single,
PC. You gotta jump on that.
But
I
like
got
we
it
played
too.
it. We played a couple times co-op. And I was like, this dude is reckless. Like, I can't. Is this how he plays co-op on all the games? Like,
Wow, don't please.
if we was
don't do
playing
that.
Ninja Turtles and I needed help, would you eat the pizza? Like, I don't know what type of dude you is. Like, the way he was being so reckless, dog. Like,
Don't go there.
I don't know. This shit looks amazing, and that's another thing. My mirror. If you like Mirror's Edge and then you like zombies, this shit combines the two together.
Yeah.
This,
No, you know what I hate when people say they don't like when they be like, I don't really fuck with Mirror's Edge, but then be like, yo, I like this game. But it has nothing to do with the zombie aspect because of the parkour. I'm like, bruh, Mirror's Edge has
Housework.
parkour.
right?
That doesn't make sense.
Housework.
They have the
Bullshit.
same animations. I wonder if they use the same engine. I don't know, but
That could be possible.
I played Mirror's
Easily.
Edge after this.
So
So,
you eat the pizza?
yo, you eat the
I gotta
pizza,
watch
man.
I still ain't played that junk yet.
Which one?
Hey,
Mirror's
man.
Edge.
Mirror's Edge. I
Yo,
never
you ain't
played
ready to rage.
Yeah. No, Mirror's Edge, man.
I'm gonna have to if Mirror's Edge
Yeah, I
2
swear to
comes out.
God, you ain't ready to rage.
it.
bro.
Raging in Mirror's Edge?
Yo, I swear to God, yo, bruh. You gonna
man.
learn. Play it. Because the next one comes out in
It's in
April.
February, ain't it?
It's not next month. I think it's
I
April.
mean, I'll look it up.
Look, you look it up. I think it's March or April. Yeah. You ain't ready for that. Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it. I swear to God. They set you up. And they put you in bad situations. The ending sucks, though. But whatever.
Mirror's Edge is a classic. It's
a great
especially
game,
if
May
you're on
24th.
PC. That's almost like a mandatory purchase.
Yeah. Terry, what was the date on that?
May 24th, 2016.
May okay, so it doesn't come out till May.
When does I'm just curious off time. When does Tomb Raider come out for the PC? Tomorrow?
In a few days.
The 28th.
I
The
beat
28th.
that already. I ain't worried about the PC version, bro.
Gotta lose, bro.
No, we can't do that yet.
No, don't hit him with that,
yeah,
Jay.
we
Come
not
on.
Yo,
yet.
but the
Yeah,
shit
don't-
ain't that serious. Why can't
Let
we
me
go
swing
past
the
it?
deal.
Because,
bro. Let me swing the
because
deal.
I'm really interested in seeing what the people say. Because
All right.
I just want to say, generally speaking, I'm starting to notice like people do group thinking like with these games.
That junk is trash, man.
It ain't. Come on, man. 2K. If you on PC,
Finally.
don't clap your hands. You know what? You fucked up. Here.
What do you mean here?
Wow, he said here.
Yo, he's just giving it to me just to give it, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's a good thing.
Wait for a minute, though. Did you
Wait.
You here? No, matter of fact, I can't do that. That's unsanctioned. But I'll figure it out in a minute. So there's a YouTube video. Mind you, the video got like 200 likes and 300 dislikes directly from 2K with Ronnie 2K. If you on PC, you're supposed to be able to scan your face now on PC, because if you didn't know, you could only do that on Xbox and PS4. You could not do that on PC.
That junk
But
don't work anyways.
it don't work. That I know my face is toe up. The problem is you can't. I'm not 100%, but based off the comments in that video, matter of fact, I screenshotted one of the. Is this the one?
Don't tell me you got to use a specific camera.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you that. So here is a comment that was on. This is the top comment on the video. You can't just take your webcam or the camera you already have and face scan. It looked like you either needed a certain Intel camera or that particular brand of Intel laptops that Running 2K was using. Do not quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure. But from what it looked like to me, it did not look like it was going to be as easy as us using the equipment we already had. It looked like we needed something specifically.
Wow.
So
No phone app then?
So,
What kind of shit is that?
so you need to buy a whole new laptop.
potentially. either a whole
I didn't
laptop
even know. I'm
or a certain camera.
Cameras,
A
bro.
whole laptop.
I didn't even know Intel made like individual cameras. I thought they were just built in the. I didn't.
Right,
Know.
I never even heard of that. That's
Oh
crazy.
So-
God, this is a way to put them on the
What,
map.
and just for fun, I want to go ahead and put the footage up on the channel.
I don't want to see how this man looks.
Come on, man. Let me turn this off because you're going to get me jammed.
All right, no.
I'm going
right,
to turn
no.
it off. You tripping, yo. Ricky,
Hey, yo, go ahead. I'll stay quiet like I'm muting myself.
You be taking stuff next level, man. You don't take it where it need to go. You take it next level.
It ain't like he watching.
But did you see how you clapped your hands when I said the PC?
I was hype until you just. I didn't even know they were using an Intel camera. I was actually hyped because I play 2K on my PC.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so can you play the
Chase,
video, please? I didn't get
Yes,
to
sir.
You still play a 2K?
Yeah, not all the time. I play every Monday. We stream for like an hour. And I play my career from time to time.
I
play
ain't
some
touched that
games.
junk in like 3 months, bro.
A lot of people feel that way, man. A lot of people. I like the game though. Some dude said, "Yo, you always said you hate the game." It never come out my motherfucking mouth. People just say shit. Like, what are you talking about?
But these are valid complaints.
No, but the thing is, they take our dislikes as we hate. Like, it's like,
They didn't even
no, it's not
Everybody-
like that at
2K is
all.
not bad. I mean,
Bro,
what else
lose
is
better
there?
laugh.
for no reason.
I'd rather
Exactly.
play 2K.
Like, I ain't going to live.
Hell
Freak it.
no.
I'm gonna play 2K.
Me and the four other people. Moving on. The PlayStation Network was down for 14 hours on the 4th of January. New Year, same shitty servers. So, to those waiting for some type of consolation, Sony has been generous enough to offer everybody. You ready?
What is it?
They told us that we was going to be compensated for our lack of service, but you get an extra one
For how
day.
long, Chase? For how long?
Day. 1 day of PlayStation Plus. So if you expired today, it don't really expire until tomorrow now. So they have given you everything plus more. So for
What
that
bullshit is
10
that?
hours you couldn't play, you've now been compensated with that 10 hours plus an extra 14. So nobody should be complaining about that.
Yo, Yoshida,
And
that's
I-
bullshit.
I don't get why people are complaining about that. They really didn't even have to do that. To be honest,
I
it was
would
only
say
down for
that
14 hours.
if it didn't go down every month or because for a while that shit was like every other week. Like, I don't care.
You seen Snoop Dogg's video
That shit
on
was
this?
funny. That shit
Get your
was funny.
shit fixed, cuz.
Hey, but look, if somebody say, "Yo, we gonna compensate you," you know what I'm saying? We recognize the problem, we'll fix it. You think it's gonna be something? You don't think they're gonna say, "Okay, here's one extra French fry." You know what I'm saying? They
Wow.
say, "Oh,
It was 14
you
hours.
messed
Though.
up your sandwich." You thinking like, "Oh, they're gonna come out, they're gonna give you maybe, you know what I'm saying, a gift card or something on the house, and they give you like a French fry." It's like, yo, you could have kept this fry, Sony. You could have kept this one French fry. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't tell us you're gonna do that, and then it's one day.
That extra day will
Xbox
be
Live?
when I work.
That ain't gonna make or break nobody.
Xbox Live go down. They don't give you shit. They just say our bad and keep
Yeah,
it.
they don't give you anything.
Like,
How
Yeah,
often does
Saying,
Xbox
like,
Live go
At
down?
least they gave you that. That's all I'm saying.
At least that's
True.
where we at.
Because if that same thing was to happen on Xbox Live, you wouldn't receive anything.
You receive a sorry message from Phil Spencer
Like-
himself.
Sorry guys for Xbox Live being down. Game on. that's it.
Game on. We are now
Jeremy,
enabling
you're an
offline
idiot.
games.
They'll say game down when the servers is down still though.
yeah.
All right. Well, HoloLens. Since we talk about Microsoft, I know we might have mentioned this briefly, but the dev kits and we was talking about the Oculus Rift being $600 plus. You need Terry's PC to run that shit.
That's hilarious.
The HoloLens.
3. Well, talk. Never mind.
No, yeah. The HoloLens. That's all I got for you is that one image. I don't understand that. The HoloLens dev kits. I feel like the dev kits are a lot of times
Hey, that's
cheaper.
an official joint?
That shit
That's
like
it?
half a
That's
motorcycle
the
helmet.
one.
All right.
$3,000.
All right, put that shit away.
Brother,
Chase.
I
Take that
can't.
shit off.
No, take that off the screen.
I'd rather
bro.
see Ronnie 2K right
That's
now.
a day one
Need
purchase.
that Larry David fake gift for this shit. What?
3,000.
$3,000.
HoloLens looks great. I don't think it's
Damn.
really for like gaming, but for 3,000, like I don't know why y'all showed that on
And
the
that's for the
stage.
Xbox One?
Yes.
Not,
So 720p. No, let me not
Well,
go
is
back.
it for Xbox Ones or it's just
I
a
don't do that,
Microsoft?
Ricky.
It just says Microsoft. I don't know if it's for the Xbox One or it's just
yeah,
I
just say,
remember that they showed that off for the Minecraft thing back
yeah.
at E3,
Yeah.
and it actually was impressive, but
That shit was
not
plain.
$3,000 impressive, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
when they say
Nah, it
when they
ain't-
say
it ain't.
dev kits, I just assume Windows. Like I'm looking at the IGN article.
Right. I didn't think
Gabe-
Xbox at all.
It's Windows 10.
I'm just bothered because when you show stuff on the stage in front of like mass amounts of people, I expect that it's something that they may one day be able to get. Ain't too many people that's going to one day be able to get a HoloLens. I'm sorry.
Bro, I owe
just being honest.
$3,000 in bills, and they got the nerve to sell this shit for $3,000.
That's a lot of money for a peripheral. Like,
That's my school tuition.
With no
You know what? I wanna pause for a second.
Oh,
I,
no.
I feel like we kind of
I got an L
Get
ready.
the L
for
ready.
you.
Yep.
Something crazy though. I got that.
get the L ready because
I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna move it over here.
we talked about. I was gonna let it slide. I was gonna let it slide. I was just listening.
This man really got it ready.
We,
Right.
we talked about PlayStation going down, right? And we kind of glossed over that. You know, we said, all right, they're going to come back and they're going to give us an extra day of service. My question, you know, to not only the guys on the podcast, but the people in the chat, is that enough to pacify you? All right. How many times has the PlayStation Network or the Xbox Live Network gone down since these systems have been out? Like, I understand DDoSing. I'm an IT auditor in real life. This is what I do. I understand how that works. But what I do not understand is how Microsoft and Sony continue to charge you for these online services, you know, in what month-to-month increments or however it works now. And the services don't work. Like, they're not meeting their service level agreements. And as consumers, we don't do anything to hold them accountable for not fixing their infrastructure. Why is that okay? Why are we saying, all right, instead of saying, you know what, I want this service for free, they need to give me a free game, we're just saying, you know what, it can go down. I just won't get what I paid for, and that's okay. Why is that where we are now?
I thought we was talking about HoloLens.
No, don't do that, Ricky.
No,
Don't
no,
do
but
that.
he's right. No, listen, man. No. Why you always just you see how he cuts me off, bro?
You cut him off.
But I thought he just finished asking the question so that we can all answer. That's what I thought.
No, you said I knew there'll be some HoloLens.
I thought you were talking about HoloLens because I'm thinking like, I thought you got the L ready because I thought you were thinking he was gonna say something about the HoloLens being a reasonable
I
price.
thought he was gonna make an excuse for PlayStation being down.
Absolutely not. No, and I agree with what he's saying because the shit goes down a lot. So with Lizard Squad and a whole bunch of other squads, they want to act like they tough and they taking it down. We're being compensated for one day. That's whack. I'd rather not have one day. Like come on now. Remember when PSN was down for a month? They gave us Little Big Planet and Infamous 2, I think.
That was a month though.
Bro, with the amount of times we get DDoS and taken down in maintenance,
No.
shit.
Now, I remember that with the PS3 when they went down for the month. I was like, okay, that's some crazy shit. But listening to this now, to compensate us for a day here and a day there, I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the side of the corporation, but it's like, really? Like, do we really need a game back for like a couple of hours of downtime? I don't think that justifies the price. And you,
Not only that,
and you
take away
being
the-
down, like you need a balance. I understand they were down, but I mean, giving away a free game or something that doesn't equate to that to me. And we had this debate on my podcast too, where it's just like I don't think a free game equates to the downtime that we have seen thus far on the PS4. That's just me saying.
What about the holiday season when you go to play your PlayStation? You bought new games for your kids.
See, now you're bringing in the little.
This happened, Abel. This happened.
No,
I know it. I know it happened. All
So
right.
what? Why are we saying it's okay?
It's not okay.
Bro, I'm not excusing it, but I'm
But
just saying.
I would
Saying.
keep your one day and tell us that you'll do better with the
Thank
service.
They've been
That's what
telling
I'm
us
saying.
that
I ain't
they do
heard.
better. What you
We'll
mean?
do better. I heard. I'm sorry. I ain't
But they
heard. We gonna start taking y'all $50 a year seriously, or
Because they know they're gonna be lying.
yeah,
That's why.
like,
They know better than to say that. They've been telling, like, that's the thing. Like, it's not even crazy that I agree 100% with Silver because, bro, we spending money monthly, yearly for these services. Why? Like if
Why?
and this is crazy, and like hear me out with this one because we all pay for our internet bill, right? Yet Steam, for example, is free. The service itself is free. We just pay for the games, right? But when we encounter errors on Steam or Origin and whatnot, that we're not paying monthly for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can fall back and be like, damn, I'm pissed. But for the simple fact is we're paying $60 a year, $60 a year for the service, and then to see when it goes down, games that are running now online DRM like Need for Speed, 2K, and start getting like, bruh.
I have a question. I have a question for you and Silver. What's the justification from that downtime? Give me that.
It's very.
How do you balance it?
It's too difficult for me to even like. For me personally, with the amount of stress that it's causing a lot of people, knowing that we always get hit with it. And Chase, don't give me that face because they give you see that means you're accepting it. No,
I said, I don't think you were accepting.
My man said the level of stress though.
What? So you're telling me that
you said the level of stress because somebody can't get on the game though, my G.
No, because if I can't, so now my bad. You're not a real gamer. You chill. But anyways, my point is this. My point is this.
You be having like a lot of like empty.
Bring out that Drake L for him, bro.
Yeah, I can't quite do that because I don't think it's quite deserving. But you said people stressed.
No. But when
you said I wasn't a gamer, like
no. But the point is, when I say like. You're telling me that you don't think there's a large amount of people who be like, yo, god damn, like why this shit's always going down, or why is it like there's a large community out there who gets pissed off with this and feel like, yo, we shouldn't have to pay for this. And by the way, the train's coming, so I'm ending my shit. Bloop.
No. And with Ricky saying that, I don't feel like it goes back. I don't feel like it goes down back to back like that. To like, you really have to be there, like waiting for this shit to go down and be like, oh, here it is again. Like when it hits and it goes down, does it suck? Yeah, but I mean, who's counting down the days and blowing out candles for it to happen? Like,
yeah, to be honest, because when it went down for the 14 hours, I didn't even know about it until I heard.
I didn't notice it. I was like, oh, okay.
Here's what I say to that. All right, so. 14 hours. Does anybody know what was like the actual hours, like the time of day? Did anybody know?
I don't know, Chase.
You're going based on that one day?
No. Hold on.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, because most people, you're in school or you're at work or whatever. So for that 14 hours, it's not no excuse for the network to keep going down. I ain't saying that. But for that 14 hours, most people, there's a chance a lot of people either wouldn't be affected or wouldn't even notice because they're doing other stuff. And then they, you know what I'm saying, you sign in, it don't work in the morning, then you go to school, maybe you go to work, you come back, it might be up by the time you get home or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, there's no excuse though. Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, there's no excuse, definitely.
I interpret what Abel is saying is like, pick your battles. Like, being down for when it was down is not enough for them to give something out, but if something really bad happened, then it's time.
Yeah, you pin them to the wall. Pin them to the wall for that.
If we're talking when a PSN was down for like a month back in 2011, if we're talking about that, then yeah, like that's a serious problem, and we really need to have them give us something. But 14 hours, and yeah, I mean, we really haven't seen any justification of why we're paying now for a PSN. You know, and it was free back on a PS3, but at the same time, if it's 14 hours, like I don't really expect anything that big from them. But if it's like a huge thing to where it's like down for like down for like a month tops, then yeah, we need something for that.
Well, can I just make this? My bad.
Yeah. No. Go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, just to make this clear, I'm not going based off of this 14 hours because I think I was sleeping when that shit was going down. Like I think that was overnight. I'm gonna be real. I think that was overnight.
Because I didn't even know it was down.
I didn't even know it was down. People hit me up at like 4 a.m. Yo, Ricky is down. I'm like, well, I'm sleeping, fam. I wake up at 5 for work. I don't care. But the point, what I'm saying is, there's been plenty of times where I've heard you complain, Chase. Remember, you uploaded a photo one time on 2K server, you couldn't get in because of PSN, or just the simple fact is that like this happens a lot, and we've noticed last year this was a lot that whether someone DDoSed it or PlayStation was under maintenance, and the fact that we do pay for a subscription. Not saying I'm complaining because I want something done. No, they're not gonna listen to me on one voice. But I'm just making a complaint myself. Like, I agree with what Silver's saying. But then again, what Abel's saying, like, what can we really do about it? Unless it was something very, like, huge, like
I'm
a
going
month
back.
Like
I'm going back to what Chase is saying.
What do you expect, though?
Yeah.
I don't really. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
They need to get this service. Everybody agrees that the PSN is a joke. and
It is.
it runs worse as a paid service than it did as a free service, in my opinion.
I disagree.
You don't think so? The downtime on PS4 seems to be more out.
Whoa! Jeremy, please speak that part.
We can't see it when our friends are online. We don't get a notification when they go online. We don't get one when they go offline. The only thing we have is a better dashboard.
Jeremy, talk it. What's happening?
No, I mean, yeah. PSN on PS4 it still needs a lot more features and improvements to really like have us say, okay, this is why we're now paying for PSN. But PSN on PS3, that junk was so dry. If it felt like as far as like the social aspect, when you got on Xbox Live, you felt connected to people. On PSN, on PS3, you felt like it was just you. You were just playing games.
Yeah, that bitch can echo.
Well, I was saying the way it ran, not the interface, not the way it looks. I mean the way the shit ran.
I'm trying to talk about the whole thing. But if you're talking about just the way it ran, then yeah,
PS4 is definitely better than PS3. I ain't trying to say
no, it is.
I'm just saying for $50 goddamn a year, people are like, well, y'all broke, y'all complaining. It ain't about that. It ain't about that,
broke
neither.
Yeah,
I got another thing about this before we move on. Y'all can't change y'all names yet. They ain't gonna fix them servers.
I don't think that thing is ever going. That name change, nah.
I filled out a survey for no reason.
It's been over 2 years, man.
That
came out in
back on
2000.
PS3. We still ain't get it.
That's that PlayStation fuckery. They always do that, bro.
2013, these consoles. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what though? Wait, you know what? And just right before we go off, you know how you said, well, basically with PS3 and PS4, one of the biggest things too were a lot of these, current gen games are online DRM or running based on online, like I said before, Need for Speed. So was that the case with games on PS3? Because if the service did go down on PS3, if it ever did, the majority of the time I wouldn't notice unless I was playing an online game. But you do have games on current gen that you could just be playing a story, but because that's to run online.
Which one?
You got 2K, bro. You can't play your mic
like that on PS3. Because of the VC.
Okay, so I didn't know that. And then what about with Need for Speed?
Who plays Need for Speed?
I do.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I was like, dude,
you know what?
Hey, don't nobody brought up. Let's miss it. Nobody play that shit. I ain't lying about that. Who got Need for Speed? Who bought that?
Don't do that, Chase.
Hey, Chase.
Put him one on the board.
Tony Hawk fan?
Yo, come on, man.
That shit don't got no online DRM. You get to play. Don't do it, bro. Come on. He's in between the L and Drake giving him a kiss, fam.
Right.
Yo, Chase, turn your face to the right. Let me see.
Nah, man.
Oh, you kissed him back.
Yo, you.
Yo, I bought it too, so give me a... Nah, I don't want no fucking L. This ain't no L party. Next. Let's go.
All right, moving on. I don't know how much this requires, but Sega has teased a classic IP revival. It's supposed to be out today. It might be out now. And the only thing we have to go by is this. Drake, I need you to get off the screen for a minute, bro. So people that have been gaming for a long time,
Streets of Rage.
90s, Streets of Rage was that shit.
Oh, man.
Right? Like,
Ralph brought that up before.
there was so many, like, knockoffs, or maybe not knockoffs, but games that tried to follow the same formula. But in my opinion, this game had it the right way. Like, this was like the prototype for those kind of games. And it's been a long time, but I don't know if this is Streets of Rage in the screenshot or not, but it looks like it.
Looks reminiscent of it, yeah. This man got on Sega's.
Streets of Rage.
What are those he got on, though? Sega?
Right, what are the Sega's?
But somebody said something about Shining Force, but I don't see that on here.
This is Streets of Rage.
I see Streets of Rage.
What's Shining Force? I never heard of that one.
You mean Fighting Force?
Is it Fighting Force? I think not.
It might be Fighting Force.
No, but Fighting Force
but Fighting
look
Force
like this.
doesn't
Streets
look
of
like
Rage
this.
look like this.
No, Shining Force is a game.
Okay, I didn't know.
That's like an RPG.
I wasn't born yet. But if it is Streets of Rage, it's funny because me,
It came out in
and I think
92, though, fam.
me, Propsy, and April brought up Streets of Rage the other week.
But
One of the shows that we brought it up.
This is 100% Streets of Rage.
I don't. They said it's a revival. Like we might get a new one, but if they're not going to do it right, I don't want to see it. I'm tired of them.
Sora said it's a 3DS collection. I don't know if he's trolling. I don't know.
Trolling the whole time since he got in this shit.
That's what he does.
And we let him slide too.
We let him do the shit. But anyway, we'll see. I guess sometime today. Here's a tweet that came along with that. If you're a fan of classics, you'll definitely want to tune in tomorrow to our new game announcement. Let me see if I can Google that.
New Sega pinball with Streets of Rage in it.
It makes sense that they would do a remix of all those old games and kind of put them into one.
And what console they're gonna release it on?
Probably all of them.
Yeah, probably all.
The new
I would
Sega
see that too. Yeah. No, Ricky, you silly.
I know.
That's the word I needed. Compilation.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's what I was trying to remember.
Wait a minute. Was Sora not trolling? Was he serious?
I think if he's serious, that's what I'm saying. He didn't say
He
LOL.
said ask Stone Fox.
Oh no, we can't. That ain't verified then.
Oh, that's that shot. Ooh.
That's not a shot.
It
That's
was.
not verified because the information wasn't even out yet.
Now Sora has pretty good information.
Somebody else said it's a 3D collection.
Well, no, there is a 3D collection that Sega announced today, but it has Puyo Puyo 2, Fantasy Zone 2, Sonic, Thunderblade, Galaxy Force 2, Altered Beast, Power Drift. None of those games look like that screenshot we just saw.
Nah, those are all games from my generation.
But what about the? But screenshots be deceiving because you be looking at this crazy scene and next thing you know it ends up being a 2D 3DS game.
They called it a revival though.
It is.
IP revival. That's not a collection, bro.
That's bringing.
Revival meaning nigga. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, they probably bringing back a lot of the classics from the 16-bit era when Genesis does. You know that's when Sega was on top of the
as
universe.
reboots though, Silver.
I think they might just do a compilation. I think that would make the most sense.
Yeah, that would make that makes sense to me. Yep.
Compilation.
I want if they drop the Streets of Rage.
Ricky.
3-person co-op.
He knows whack, huh?
Would be a wrap. Hold on, let me get rid of these.
I mean, I think it would be great. I mean, I think a lot of people would be surprised how much fun some of these old games actually are. You know,
how hard they was. They'd be surprised at that shit.
Exactly. People shouting out Double Jagger and Altered Beast was my shit.
Altered Beast.
You know, I used to one of my favorite games ever was Shinobi. I used to put mass quarters in that and this game called the Ninja Warriors. I played that all day. You know, I would love to see Sega bring some of that back.
Do you know where we can get maybe the old Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers games? Because I can't find them like on any maybe PC, right? Like maybe we just do like a little.
I mean, Ninja Turtles. Well, we're gonna get to that because there's something in the article.
Okay.
Just a quick update for people that were wondering about the PlayStation headset titles. The VR headset, the Morpheus, whatever it's called. PlayStation VR. There's what's the guy's name? Patcher, I believe. He predicted that the price would be around $400. We can't take that as a gospel. We don't know, but that's what we all predicted as well, around 400, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But some of the games, I'll just read some of the ones that I know of as far as the titles go. Dynasty Warriors 8, Dead or Alive, Draft Club. That sounds like that would be dope in the heads in the VR. Gran Turismo. I don't know what Jurassic Encounter is, but that sounds fun for VR. Project Cars. See, there's a lot of racing games on here.
And Gran Turismo though.
Tekken is on here. Until Dawn, we mentioned that. I would love to see it because it's the Rush of Blood. It's the.
Imagine Dying Light.
I wonder if that's on here. But anyhow, those are just some. There's 88 games on this list, so it's quite a lot.
VR.
That would be crazy.
I would like to see
At night.
Outlast with VR.
Yeah.
Imagine PT VR. Oh, fuck that.
Don't.
That's just the starting list. Like I'm sure there's gonna be games.
It will be on World Star again.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
We were talking about that last week.
Ooh.
Well, we gonna talk about that HoloLens again?
Nah,
man. It's not even like I can't.
You want to?
I mean, I think I just.
You got 3,000 to spend.
Well, I say this though, and I'm a borrow this from GamerTick. I heard him saying on the last podcast he did. I'm in favor of anything that moves technology forward. I want new experiences.
Okay.
You know, I want to step outside of the box of what we've had before, and try to play gaming on a different level. Now the 3,000, I don't know what the actual price of the HoloLens will be when it comes out for commercial use, but I definitely can't wait to get my hands on a demo of it to at least see if it does some of the things that they advertise in the commercial. Because I just don't want gaming to be stagnant. I don't want to sit on the couch forever. I want to go into different worlds and get lost and become immersed in different universes.
It's called going outside, though.
That's true. We can definitely deal with regular reality and deal with taxes and traffic and all that good
I know what
stuff.
you want to work up
You know what I'm
towards, Silver. I know what
Well,
you're
listen,
working up towards.
They try to watch porn in the headset.
Yeah.
That's what this is really about, guys. It's about the porn.
And he's gonna
Say
tell the
porn.
women, put your clothes back
Say
on.
porn, yo. Don't be trying to say all this.
Listen,
Right.
Look,
That's advanced technology.
If I want to spend some time with Tinashe on an island paradise, that's my business.
That
tell him,
4K
saying-
VR porn, dog.
4K,
Boy,
I can
I'll be all
afford
over that.
4K. But at the same time, I just think it's exciting. I think the possibilities are exciting, and I'm all for it. So I can't wait to see what they bring to the table.
So wait, real quick, Silver. That means, do you feel the same way about the Oculus and the VR? Because all three of them are considered to be VR headsets, unless you're favoring only the HoloLens.
No, I don't have a favorite. I mean, right now it's just way too early to even make a call like that. I'm just looking forward to seeing what these things are actually going to look like once they hit the stores, because I probably won't even make a purchase like that until like 2017, 2018, because I think with a lot of these products, when they come out, they're going to be early adopters, and there's going to be a lot of kinks that need to be worked out until they get to the point where they've actually refined the technology to a point where we can really get the most of it, and developers have an opportunity to catch up with their technology as well. So I'm going to buy one. I just don't know when.
Which one?
I don't know. It's really going to depend on who delivers the best experience.
How would you know that if you don't have it?
Well, we won't know. We won't know until we actually see them come out into the stores. I just want to make sure that I at least say I'm not ruling out any possibilities.
So, question for all you guys. Do you this is only because of Silver brought it up, but this is gonna sound funny. Do you think, and I'm assuming so, do you think Apple's gonna make a VR? Or are they in the making of one? Because I would assume they're trying to keep up.
It's
You know
gonna be
what?
$8,000 if it is.
The last time I checked with the Apple, that would be them putting the carriage before the horse in that sense. But last time I heard, they were trying to get into the console area. They were trying to actually do something to come back in that
Didn't
facet.
they
but
owe
I
like
don't know.
160 billion?
I know.
Apple got money though. I don't know.
I heard they had to pay up 160 billion on something. I was reading an article on it.
See, I don't know.
Unless it was a false article. I don't know.
Who confirmed that though?
It was like on one of the
Fox.
Forbes. One of the. Damn, I didn't say that. Hey.
Come on, don't do
No,
it.
I
Shout out to the
love
950
Come
billion.
on.
No, it was a Forbes.
I
It
love
was a Forbes
Soap
thing. It was a list like Forbes. It popped up and it had like a list of different things. I don't know if Forbes hits you with false shit, but I found it on the Forbes.
No, Ricky is right. Because I know UTX had mentioned this at some point. Also, he had pointed me to the article. I think right now with Apple, I don't really know what they're doing right now. It's really kind of funny because I was really repping for them extremely hard when I first started coming on here. And I'm kind of seeing now with some of the products that came out last year, they weren't as well received as I think I initially thought that they would be received. I do start to wonder if maybe their CEO, he's not really the visionary that Jobs was.
What are you laughing at, bro?
It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Apple, but I haven't heard about them doing anything in the VR space, at least not right now.
I think with Apple, you need strong hardware in place for VR, right? And then shit you buy from Apple, you can't use. I mean, you can kind of use it, but it's not made for other shit. It's made for their shit. So before they do VR, they'd have to build a computer. I mean, you probably use a Mac Pro, but them shit's expensive. So I mean, like, they got to have some hardware in place that'll be able to run the VR before they even think about VR. Because I doubt they make a headset that you'd buy and use on PC. They make a headset that you'd use on a MacBook or a Mac Pro or whatever. So I think they wouldn't even touch it, to be honest. Because like they tried the Apple Watch and they doing that trash can Mac Pro, and it's like all the stuff that they're pushing right now. It almost seems like it's not hitting. So I doubt that they'd even touch that right now. They got to play it safe for now, I think.
Oh, let's talk about this. This Hitman. So, Hitman is coming out March 11th. Hold on, let me put the slideshow up there now. Look at this.
Oh,
I can't get. If I shave my head, I can't get it to be that smooth. Real rap. Like,
I can't wait till this game drop, man.
I was reading.
no, that you may not feel that way though, bruh.
No, we
After,
going.
after
Who? Wait, what do you mean?
The
Chase, get into it, bro. Let 'em
okay,
know.
so this time around with the Hitman. By the way, Hitman's a great franchise. Let's go ahead and say that before they say, "Oh, well, yeah." Hitman is a fantastic franchise, one of my favorites. But this game is going to be episodic. So the first piece, the first pack, is going to be the prologue, and then like maybe one mission that comes out, and then so every month you're going to get a piece of the game, and the first pack is going to cost you $15, and then each add-on is going to be $10. You can also buy the full experience. That's what they call it for the $60, but then you got to wait to get the game in pieces. Now, people are always going to say, well, y'all do that with Life is Strange and all these other games. Yeah, but those games are story-based games. They're not the same way. Like, those games are different. They're treated as more like TV shows in which you control the
those
characters.
are actual episodic games.
Than this shit where you're really doing stuff.
Yeah.
But if you want to wait for the full game, you got to wait until later on this year. They want to put out the whole entire game for the $60. And PlayStation people get some exclusive contracts. Who gives a fuck? There's a beta that's coming out on the 14th too, but unfortunately, I feel some kind of way about that. That's some bullshit. I don't rock with that.
I was reading.
I
Can I go
never
first?
play any
Yeah.
of the Hitman games.
Oh, dude. Play Absolution, bro. You got PC. Go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, I got all the Hitman games on PC from the winter sale. But anyway, I was reading this article. I'm reading this article and I was like, this shit is sad. Like what are you doing? Like you taking this. Anytime I think of Hitman, it's a full game to come out. You play it. Maybe some DLC will come out, but it's a full AAA game. But they taking a AAA game and putting out like a Telltale game. I'm like, what are you doing? And then I'm looking at this price and shit. You pay the 15, and then you pay 10 for each thing. That's what, 65. And then if you want the whole thing up front, it's $65 save. Really, really, nigga? Like really? Like that's it. It's sad. I don't get it. Like they either they're hurting for money or they're trying something to get this thing in the news or something. But this is like wow. Like why are you doing this? Like this is weird.
Is
bro.
that the next thing we got to worry about? Like we got microtransactions, we got DLC, we got pre-orders. Is this the next?
Part of me.
Listen.
Part of me
Square Enix. Go ahead, Terry. Go ahead,
I
bro.
was gonna say part of me kind of want this to fail, so it ain't the thing.
I'm
Like
getting
they
it, though.
was talking about doing the same thing with fucking Final Fantasy VII remake.
I wouldn't say I want it to fail per se, but if you look at what happened, they just delayed it. It was supposed to come out this December. Now they're totally scrapping it and going episodic. Gamers, huge
game
red
isn't
flag
done.
right there.
The game
Huge,
isn't finished, man.
huge, bruh. Like to go episodic, like come on, bro. Stick to Final Fantasy. Let's see how that turns out. Like,
The reason why I said I
nah.
kind of wanted to fail because we had Destiny come out whenever it came out, and then it got obviously people say it got better near the end, but that game is huge. It had all that bullshit from the beginning. How many developers you think right now are trying to make something like Destiny to catch on to that? Like if it had failed, we wouldn't have to worry about that bullshit like happening again. That's what I mean.
Well, another thing with Hitman, playing Absolution, I know they had different chapters in the game, and although it was the full game, it related to the story. I can't see that game go episodic. I honestly, like, how do you end each
Thank
episode?
you, Ricky.
How do you end the
Thanks,
game's
bruh.
episode?
Yeah,
Dable, yeah.
No.
train again.
Oh, that train. Oh, the train
train's
passed
coming,
to me. I got you. So as Ricky was saying, I don't see how that worked because Hitman was never known for an episodic approach. So for them to head down this road, I don't know. And Chase is a big fan of it. I'm personally not a fan of the Hitman series.
You don't
I
like
only
stealth games. I thought we established that.
Yes. Yeah. There we go. I'm not into too much into stealth.
Well, if it was a stealth shoot, okay.
You don't like stealth games.
Maybe if it was a stealth,
No, I'm not.
like a
He has,
tactical shooter.
he has an exception. I think you like Splinter Cell, right?
Yes, I like
That's
Splinter
his
Cell,
exception.
It's a
and
shooter,
I like
it's a
the Mission
third-person
Impossible
shooter.
series
Oh, man, it's
when it was prominent. But yeah, like for them to go episodic, Chase, what do you think? Like, where's your heart
Trash.
at? Like, I'm
Disrespectful.
done.
Disrespectful.
Okay.
If this was a different time, I wouldn't be as bothered. But like, that has me feeling like they're going to work on the game each month instead of like I kind of feel like the game's not ready. So like, while they're playing this part, we can fix this part, and then we can fix that part. I don't work in the studio.
There you go.
I don't know, but I'm more concerned for like, is the game actually going to work properly? Between this and you know what, Square, that's Final Fantasy. They're doing that.
Deus Ex with the pre-order. Remember
Deus
that?
Ex, they tried that with the pre-order. Just Cause 3 had issues coming out.
There's a lot. Actually, there was another game too by Square.
Tomb Raider was fine.
Tomb Raider did act exceptional.
Well, that's the publisher.
Exceptional.
That's the other thing, because we got to remember there's the publisher and the dev. I don't know who the dev is.
Well, you know what though? I think because Square Enix, because I look at it like more like the publishers be having like their deadlines or whatnot. So now the devs come up with this new like idea or approach, but like still, man, like you're doing that to Hitman. Some people may not look at it as serious, but if you've been into Hitman for years, you're like, this is totally new. It's not even like Hitman went down. Like there was a downfall in Hitman, and they try to bring it back with this. Like there wasn't any decline in that franchise anyway, in my opinion. But you see, games like Life is Strange or The Walking Dead, they were made and designed to be episodic. So I don't like once again, I don't know how can this game really go forward as an episodic title. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. Actually, this may hurt the Hitman franchise actually because I don't feel the game is finished. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not, bro. It's not. And how do you go from delaying to now we're episodic?
Well, I feel like
bro.
they said it was episodic before.
No, they did not.
They didn't?
Chase, that wasn't the plan,
I'm saying
bro.
because I think Prophecy mentioned it was episodic. I feel like in
No, it was
December.
at the time that they announced it. No. You see, that was the thing. It wasn't episodic. They had talked about different sequences going on in the game and many different missions. When the game got delayed, then all of a sudden they were like, all right, by the way, Hitman's going to become episodic. And that's when Prophecy was like, yo, this game is going to be episodic. And I didn't know that. So before that, it wasn't announced that the game was going to come out episodic, especially when the alpha released. Like, why would you disclose that information late during the launch of it? That doesn't make any sense.
Chase, are you gonna buy it? Or I should say GameFly.
I'm gonna get it. You can't even GameFly.
Okay,
It's digital only.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
they-
it. Now, how I'm gonna get it?
Damn.
I don't know. We'll worry about that later. But this
Whoa.
though,
So, well, how much is the first installment going to be, though?
$15.
So it's 15.
Wait,
so
for
then
which
that-
game? This game right
For
here or the
Hitman?
No,
Hitman?
Hitman.
When's this
Hitman.
coming out?
This
What
is Platinum Games Ninja Turtle. These are screenshots of the game. Platinum Games is responsible for Bayonetta, which is a very well received hack and slash game. And there's been a long time since we had a good Ninja Turtle game. But if somebody could do this shit right, it would be the Platinum Games. This shit here, this looks good.
I like the comic looking, kind of game. That style.
It's been a while, but this is just some of the screenshots for people that were looking for any updates for this game. It is official. It is definitely coming. We don't have a release date. We don't know much about the game, but we do know Platinum Games is working on a Ninja Turtles game. So
I hope it ain't
How
like
was
the
that-
Xbox Arcade.
I know it.
I don't think this is going to be a full price jammy neither. It looks like it's going to be like the $30 range or something.
How was that?
I don't know.
How was that Transformers game that Platinum? did?
Devastation, I heard was okay, bro. Like I
That
played a
was
little bit of it. You think so?
That was garbage.
So you played it? Did you beat it?
Yeah, I played it.
You beat it?
I played it. I ain't beat it.
How many
All right,
hours
so
did you
then-
put in?
Huh?
What console did you get it for?
Hold
sir?
on. How many hours did you
No.
put in?
I know. My
Watch your
friend-
words, Jeremy.
My friend had it, and I played it at his house.
Okay, so you didn't play
Okay.
it.
What
You
type
played
of bullshit
I
was
mean,
that?
I played it for like 3 hours.
Yo,
That's
you just
enough to know if it's
wait,
trash
wait,
or
hold
not.
on,
That's
hold on,
true.
hold
I
on.
give you that because we about
But
to put
it's-
trophies up. Shit,
it's
shit almost
enough.
got real, bro.
It's enough to know if that game is trash or not.
But you know
let's
what
be
though?
real.
During a little bit into the game, when I started unlocking other things and features, and I actually was enjoying a little bit. I didn't come around beating the game, but I thought it was better than the other Transformers games I've been dropping. Or do you think different?
What?
All of them were not the best, but
game that came out last gen.
it was based on the movie. It was based on the movie.
Well,
Most
that was
of them.
the last one that I liked.
I remember. Oh, Transformers War for Cybertron or something like that.
Yeah.
think
That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
That was the last one that I personally enjoyed.
Okay, so you have experience with the franchise. All right, let me get up off you then. All right.
This man almost got that nice ass.
I forgot to tell everybody. No, matter of fact, we can't do that yet. That's last. The division is the last. Let's see.
Game deals.
Game deals. And then NX, and then the division, and then we wrap it up. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Go.
So today, guys, we got deals coming from Amazon here. Also, just like Chase said last week, you could get 20% off on all your video game purchases if you are a Amazon Prime member. So look into doing that.
New game.
The sales for the week are as follows: Need for Speed, Ricky's favorite game, $29.99. Star Wars Battlefront, $39.99. Madden NFL 16, $39.99. Yeah, for Madden, hell yeah, you're definitely right. Sims 4, $39.99. If anybody cares for that. Also, these deals are courtesy of Cheap Ass Gamers. This is for the Best Buy ad, starting for $121 to $130, guys. So this is what it is as follow. Lego Marvel Avengers, $59.99 because it just came out. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, $39.99. FIFA 16, $29.99. Rise of Tomb Raider, $39.99. Check that out. You saved $20 there. That's cool. Halo 5 Guardians, $39.99. Guitar Hero Live, $69.99 if you care about Guitar Hero. Also, here are the Target ads here. We got Just Cause 3, and this is for the week of 124 to 130. So this is in your recent flyers, guys. So if you are into getting your coupons and flyers for your neighborhood, look into this. These sales are there this week. So Just Cause 3 for $49.99, Fallout 4 for $40, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for $40, Star Wars Battlefront for $40, Disney Infinity 3.0 for $40, Metal Gear Solid 5 for $40, Halo 5 for $40, Tomb Raider for $40, Destiny Taken King for $40, FIFA for $40, Assassin's Creed, Madden, and Rainbow Six Siege for $40. So if you got a backlog that you been looking to catch up on, now's the time. So that's it.
Wait, one more thing. I don't know if anybody cares, but Kingwin, man, I just copped this. Lego Avengers Age of Ultron for $12.99. Just saying.
$12.99.
Yeah, man, that's just $60 on PS4. Man.
One of the cons on PC is you start buying games and not playing them
for no reason,
and they just sit in the library, yo.
Because of the sales, man.
Yeah, like that's going to happen to you.
It does. I'm a victim of that, and Ricky called me out on that last week.
He got you.
Well, it was funny because I went back into Steam and actually looked at my library, and I got mass games.
You got a beast-ass library, too.
I got like 0.7 hours on a lot of my shit, and I didn't actually realize that I played games so little. I like being able to purchase a lot of games on Steam sale, but even when I'm done with it, I still end up playing Call of Duty all the time. So I just found that really interesting about myself.
You got to be careful with that.
It's weird because I built up a discipline now. I only have I don't have too many. I don't think I probably have like 30 or 40. But it's actually games that I care about in my series or whatever. But after that, I don't really buy too many games. It has to really entice me to buy something now. Even with the Steam sale, I didn't buy anything. I was just looking.
Don't buy it unless you're going to play it right away. Because
it's tough though. It's tough.
The sales are going to be there. We got Kingwin. We got G2A or whatever. There's a whole bunch of websites. The games are going to be on sale. So yeah, just a word of advice. Nintendo NX. Nintendo.
Why are we still talking about this, bro?
Because we gonna talk this new information.
The NX is all speculation. Everything.
Wait, no.
He is right. He is right.
He said it's all
okay, so speculation says that there's going to be 4K and 60 frames per second video streaming
Mario?
support.
What? Mario?
No, I didn't say the game.
I would say
y'all didn't let me finish. Hold on.
God damn.
Video.
The NX may not even exist.
You see that? I got shit highlighted. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what camera? Bow. All right.
Ooh, you got high grades.
All right. 4K 60 frames per second video streaming. I didn't say the game. Are you correct? 4K Nintendo. They got the Wii U 32. What is this? 32 gigs. It's anyway.
Wait.
Power the cloud, sir.
You still have your
my Wii U?
Get that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, bro, take that out.
Wow.
Okay, why the? Because if you try to give me an L and it's not valid.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, all right. I have it. I don't play it much anymore. But I have it. There's supposed to be
Bros, right? You got Smash Bros?
Yeah.
Okay.
Free online service, and there's also supposed to be a subscription that has over 150 titles. I don't know if I believe any of this.
That's what I'm
Where you got this from,
It's
man?
all speculation.
IGN. IGN.
IGN? Put that shit down, bro. I thought we get our news from Game Illuminati.
Oh yeah, GameIlluminati.com. Hold up, is the only website we use for our articles. Their link is in the description at all times.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't have this yet. All right, this is brand new. This came out this is exclusive shit.
So you went to the TMZ of gaming?
TMZ.
The TMZ.
No, you
I
didn't.
can't. Nah, it sounds good. It sounds great on paper, yo. But that's just hard. To
Okay,
believe.
all right. This is what I'm gonna do. All right, I'll
Why
do
you
that. But if I find out any of this information is correct, all of y'all that laugh is getting the L. I will have 3 Drakes. No, I will have 5.
Nah, why you have Drake? You should get Meek Mills. That's it.
Wow.
Have Meek Mills instead of
I will
Drake.
have 5 Meeks. All right, let me find out. All right, so since my reporting on the index has been thwarted, the last thing I will say.
Wait, hold on. Can I talk about Nintendo though?
Yeah, hold on, real quick, and then I'll let you get it.
Pick
It's
that
supposed to
gospel
be
thing.
2 units. There's supposed to be a portable one that comes out this year, and then a console that comes out next year, and it's supposed to be a partner device. So it's actually supposed to be 2 units based off what this said. I just say that this. Man, hold up, Ricky.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
Wait a
the
minute.
article. What the?
Okay.
Yo, why? Bruh,
All right,
look,
hold on.
relax.
Because-
Take a breather. I'm upset that you just said portable. I'm like, are you serious?
I apologize. I'm excited.
All right, can you excited?
I'm excited.
No, I'm excited because you tried to yo, what you doing? Put that down. I mean, I ain't saying this.
Nah, I'm not saying. I'm just
Hey.
like, wow, you said. I didn't even know that.
Everybody
portable?
tell Alex Osborne if he wrong. That's who wrote the article. All right. Anyway, yeah. Go ahead, Joysticks. But I don't know about this 2-unit bullshit though. I feel some kind of way. You can make me about 2.
Man, there's just so much. There's so many flights of fancy on the internet right now about what this system may or may not be. You know, I've heard that it's actually going to be a handheld unit that somehow plugs in
I heard that.
to
I
your
heard that.
home unit when you get home, and like you can basically go out into the world and everything is powered by the cloud, and you can play your handheld unit anywhere. But somehow the system is limited to 900p resolution. You know, but it also takes advantage of the power of other people's consoles, so that when you're actually not playing your console, you can actually supply power to the cloud system that will actually help boost the resolution of people who are playing on their other consoles. I've seen
heard that too.
patents. I've seen trademarks. You know, I've seen that somehow it's going to interface with the PS4, even though I think that was some complete clickbait shit that I fell for earlier today. Like, right now, Nintendo, they're in a position where their reputation, like their esteem as a company, like they don't have any type of credibility. Like, we don't really know what's going to come from them from a console standpoint. Like, I mean, they got the handheld market locked down. You know, they got the amiibo action figure market locked down. But do we actually trust Nintendo to bring anything to the table?
Yo,
that's
that
really
sounds
gonna
too
end,
westernized to me. That sounds too
Is it-
westernized.
It does, and for a company
that
that's
sounds fantasy.
been as stringent as they have been throughout their entire history in terms of keeping things locked down, you know, what would have caused this type of 180 in their management direction, where all of a sudden they're ready to give up the keys to the kingdom and let the rest of the world in to what they do from a business standpoint? I don't believe Nintendo at all. Like, I won't believe it until I can go to the store and purchase
That's what I'm
one
saying,
and bring it
bro.
home.
Speak that.
I'm
gospel.
with you.
Speak
I'm
that
with you on
gospel.
that.
Preach that gospel, bro. I like this guy.
I mean, am I crazy? Like, I mean, does anybody else?
Nah, bro. I'm with you on that. Seeing is believing with me, and what Chase just said. That sounds like West Coast. Like, that sounds like us. That sounds like something Microsoft would do. Like, it's just Nintendo.
Okay, I don't believe the article, but if they do all
It
this,
could happen. It could
so
happen.
many
but-
L's. I will not be able to control myself.
I'm not even mad at
I
you.
will
with the article,
sprinkle so many
No.
meats everywhere.
Yeah, I'm with Ricky. I'm not mad at you about the
upset out
article.
there. If
It
this
just
is true, I'm gonna
sounds
be even more mad. Like, why? What kind of like?
sounds unbelievable.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it.
It sounds like Santa Claus is gonna bring me this shit. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it's possible. I
Well,
do not believe it's possible.
We shall see. And they saying this year, we'll see. But our main event, all right, we're gonna let Jeremy.
Oh no, we ain't talking about this, are we?
We gonna
Swing
let.
for
We
the
gonna. We
fences,
gonna let.
too,
Okay, now
Irrelevant.
yo, in the title of the podcast, I have "Don't Bad Division?" because I'm seeing quite a few people.
That's been going around like crazy, bro.
YouTubers.
Crazy.
Don't Bad Division, and I don't know if I agree with that, but we will let Jeremy, my brother.
Let's get it.
What you said it was trash. I need you to explain.
First, I need to know who in here played the.
I did.
You played it, Ricky?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
me
hear
say
how
this.
happy he is?
Let me say this. It's not terrible, but it's another Ubisoft game to where it doesn't meet its potential at all. Like the first dude, that downgrade is so real. Like that is the first thing you notice as soon as you start playing it. It just doesn't look as good. The textures, just the polishing, everything. It doesn't look bad, but it just doesn't look how we first seen it. The gameplay, and a lot of people have been saying this, that it seems like a game that you'll only enjoy playing it with friends. Because when I did play the alpha, I did play co-op like 2 times, but even then, like I was just like, oh. it seems like another title to where it looks so good when they first showed it, but then when it's actually getting close to its release day, it's another one of those games that is just going to fall so short of its potential. And it's sad because Ubisoft has all these titles that could be so good, and I've never seen a developer fail time and time again.
This man's hitting the
with their
desk. You know it's real.
bruh. And that's why I am so scared, because the Division is not going to turn out the way that we all want, the way we all hoped it would. And now I'm scared for what's that other game? Tom Clancy's Wildlands, bruh. They have so many titles, but they keep on messing up. And it's just like,
The concepts are beautiful.
they need a fire. I don't know what they need to do, but it's like, the Division, just from my experience, is not a terrible game, but it's yet another one of those games that doesn't meet its potential. And it's going to be one of those games that, you might play for like the first week or two, but after that, you're going to just move on.
Is you getting it though?
No, at least not day one.
Jeremy, you're going to get it.
You get it.
Nah. Dude, I'm telling you.
No, not to enjoy it, but you got to get it to play it to let the people know.
Day one?
Not day one.
Yeah,
I know you're not day one.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm probably going to get it, but I'm not getting it day one. Like, this was supposed to be a day one purchase. This was supposed to be like a game of the year contender. What I played in that alpha wasn't even close.
It was worse than Watch Dogs
to being anything like that, dude. And I was just like, man, how
Ricky?
How
it was worse than Watch Dogs.
Whoa! As far as what, Ricky?
I want you to finish.
Jeremy enjoyed
Watch Dogs. You know that?
Let Jeremy. I'll let Jeremy finish, and then I'll just jump in after.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like, again, it wasn't terrible, but when you play it, it's just one of those. It just doesn't. I wasn't feeling the connection at all. Like I didn't feel like the game didn't feel special. It just felt like I was playing like a typical another third person generic shooter, and I was just like, what we all seen when they first revealed this game and how hyped we was, that is not at all in this game too. So
exactly.
I mean, if it, when it does come, and it's supposed to come out in March, I think they should delay this game again, because I'm telling you right now, this junk is not ready.
Jeremy, to do what? Just let it drop, bro. Let it be. Just let it be.
But it shouldn't be that way, Abel.
I get it, Dad, but
be that way, bro. I just never seen someone have so many potentially great titles and them like fall short. I've never seen something like this. Like,
this is new. This is this generation with them. They were pretty good before PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, they have been good, but just lately it's like they have so many good titles out there, and it's just something just keeps on going bad with them, and it's just, again, I'm probably most likely going to get it, but not day one, because what I played in the alpha didn't really have me like, oh my gosh, I can't wait until this game comes out.
How long did you play it, bro?
Well, someone gave me the alpha, and I was in it. I played it for like 2 weeks.
Oh, good man. All right, good man. You really all right?
And I was playing it, but every time I played it, like, it was one of those games to where it was just like I was always thinking about what game can I play after this. Like, my mind was not all about The Division. It was nothing about the game that really made me want to just completely dive into the world of The Division. I still don't no one really knows exactly what the story is going to be about yet. The gameplay is just, I'm just watching the gameplay right now, and I'm just shaking my head.
Okay, here's my question. All right, to everybody, just and then y'all can keep that going. Is some people ain't gonna like this. Now, until the heist came out on GTA, for me, I thought that shit was ass. I mean, it was fun for a little bit.
GTA 5?
Online? Yeah. I thought the overall.
That's what I said. I didn't care about the
online was going to be crazy. Like, it was so.
We all thought that.
Right. But, like, it came to the point where people had to start making up their own games to have fun. Like the Mini Cooper challenge and all this other shit that you see YouTubers doing. But just what they offered on the game until the heist, and maybe a little before that, like, there wasn't a whole lot on that game. Like, you kept going to the little apartment complex to meet with dude. There was not a lot of shit on that game. So people that played GTA during that time, I just don't know how they can shit on The Division, and they didn't even play that yet. That's all I'm saying. If you like GTA Online pre-heist, like a lot out, bruh, I don't know.
Pre-heist and pre-feat, because they added more features later on.
Before all the stuff they added, when it was just the GTA Online for like the first 9 months, yo.
I can't play GTA Online like that.
GTA Online was asked to me personally.
For me, I'm not saying you shouldn't like it. For me, I had fun for like 4 days, and I was like, man, we getting on this shit again? You can't do nothing. We kept doing the same stuff with the wave of enemies, and it was ass.
I put like 2 hours tops into all the Grand Theft Auto Online, like before, but now now they have the new mode. What's that new mode called? Slasher, which is actually really fun.
I watched that on this channel. That looked cool.
Yeah, but before that, I wasn't putting no time in the Grand Theft Auto Online.
So how does this match up with GTA Online? I know some people are like, oh man.
Well, damn. I mean, do I have to really go into that comparing this one first?
Well, I'm just saying.
This is a totally different game from GTA, man.
Chase,
I don't even want to put that.
Wait. Is it? No, I know it is.
I can.
But the online is what I'm getting at. GTA,
bro, the game is just all online. First of all.
Well, I know. I'm only talking about the online GTA versus The Division. I only use that comparison because I know a lot of people love GTA Online, and as ass as that was for like the first 6 months, I mean. How bad can The Division really be?
Mad people were playing it.
They were playing it, right?
They were. I wasn't, but yeah, mad people were playing it.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Division's probably ass. I'm just saying.
Let me put it like this. I think The Division is going to die as quick as Metal Gear Online did.
Yeah.
Say no more, bro.
Honestly, all of Ubisoft games lately have been dying. All right, we've all actually during the podcast, and I'm sure Jeremy, Silver, and Terry been on point with this too when they first announced The Division. Remember what they were saying in the trailer? It was New York City, the stock market crash. It was all about survival and all that, right? But why in the game? What doesn't make sense about the survival aspect is this point system when you're shooting enemies. That they like. I remember in the very first gameplay they showed when they shot somebody in the head, they dropped, and this one is not like that. When you shoot them in the head, the hitboxes from the head to toe is the same exact health. You just gain more points. So I didn't come into this game thinking or knowing that it had this kind of mechanic. They never even announced that. It's funny that Abel mentioned for months and months that all we keep seeing is them running. All we see gameplay of them running.
That's all you see.
Hey, Abel, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Abel, H hour
sir.
is better than the division.
Don't do that,
I
Jeremy.
promise you, bro.
Don't
I
do
promise you.
You're wrong.
So the question is the division really turning into a no buy?
Well, no, the thing is, I'm not saying it's a no buy, but what Jeremy was saying is right. Like, I know he had the same mindset as almost all of us. We thought we were going into a game where we were grouping up with our 4 guys, because supposedly it was 4-player co-op. Then we would meet online players and AI into surviving, picking up, which you can loot in the game. You can do a lot. There's a lot of fun features in the game. But there's just things that counter that I'm like, why is this in the game? Why is this even here? Because I see there's a downgrade, but I'm not even gonna let that bother me because I think the overall city looks cool. But then there's things in the game that counters the survival aspect. I'm like, but then there's a point system. Then there's a system where you can't even jump in the game, bro. Like that. Come on, Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Watch Dogs, you couldn't even jump. Now you can't jump in this game either.
And the AI was kind of iffy too.
And they're dumb as hell in the game. I'm like,
look, and to me, it looks like the end game isn't planned out in this at all. It just everything looks so sketchy. It's just like you're running around. From what I'm seeing, I never even played the game, but from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like it has an end game. It just makes no sense.
and you know,
1,000 people. Love you guys.
Yo, 1,000 people. Oh,
let's get it. Blow it up.
And you know what? And you know, Ant the Gamer, I'm not gonna knock him because he did say alpha. But you want to know something though? The game drops in March, so giving me an alpha in December, giving me an alpha in December.
I hate when people do that, bro, because not much is going to change from now to March.
Change that mechanic. They cannot change that point system mechanic. And the thing is, too, Prophecy said this may be one of his type of games, and I don't knock him because he's a big fan of Destiny. They had that sort of mechanic, but there was something rewarding in Destiny. When I played this game with Fry and on my own, I don't see what was rewarding in that game other than unlocking or leveling up in a way where I got the same weapons that do the same amount of damage on that AI. And then later on, when you have to really scavenge, which I thought was cool, you unlock more weapons. But does it really matter when the sole premise of the game is just basically shooting dumbass AI? Like, this shit is not fun. You shot the same kind of AI. They look
the same.
All of them look like the same kind of gangsters with hoodies. And then, yo, for real. And you know what's the worst?
They do.
You know what's the worst feature too? We are not getting, I don't know if you guys heard, we are not getting all 5 boroughs. We're only getting this part of the city, downtown Manhattan first.
The boroughs are going to be DLC. Yeah, it's all DLC.
Yo, guys, I'm sorry that.
Yeah, what's good?
I just while everybody was putting their conversation up, I looked at the there's a video. I'm gonna put it in the stream chat that's comparing the E3 division.
Please do it.
Versus.
I've seen that video.
Yo,
bro, you have to be blind if you couldn't see this.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna put it in the chat a couple times. If you get a chance,
watch it.
Pull it
And
up.
wait, you can't put it on the OBS thing? Add it as a URL? Or
No. It takes some time to. I know what
I
you
could, but this is Eurogamer. I don't know how they feel about.
But you know what too? That's why.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
But it's a huge dude. This shit.
And you know what? I can't.
Man.
Yo, what they said right there with what
Can you
Evan
tweet
said and
that
other
out to you,
people.
please?
Yeah, I'll tweet it.
Yo, Abel, you hear that right? Like what Evan said and other people said about the
go ahead,
Rainbow
brother.
Six. As crazy as it sounds, Rainbow Six is more of a successful game than when I played Watch Dogs, than when I played the Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Unity. Then and I pray to God, because Ubisoft comes up with the most craziest ideas. I don't know if it's because of Tom Clancy's books and the stories that are based off on, well, his games based off of the books, but their games have this crazy story element to it. And I'm just like, bro, the last fun Ubisoft game that I enjoyed was Splinter Cell Blacklist, and then now Rainbow Six Siege. Like, why? Yo, the Division was supposed to be that game. Then Wildlands is not multiplayer. It's only 4-player co-op. Why? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm sorry. From what I'm looking at, I know I was talking about GC. This game looks ass, yo.
What, the Division?
Yeah, because
I'm telling you,
there's just a lot of like running, and the
cover system is cool, but no.
The gunplay does look exactly to me like what the gunfights were on Watch Dogs.
Thank you.
Just from what I'm gonna try the game. You know what I'm saying?
Chase, what is this? Is this AI they're going up against? You know what's funny? That AI does not interact like that in the game, fam.
Bruh, remember when they first revealed the game and like how they were talking with each other?
That
and,
does not happen.
Bruh, that junk.
They did that in Watch Dogs,
junk
remember?
is gone.
So they lied. They straight lied.
No, man, they did it in Rainbow Six Siege too. Remember, they all talk like that. I mean, Rainbow Six is a lot of communication, but Watch Dogs, they did it too. Remember, they were like, all right, turn off the power alley.
1,027 people in this motherfucker, by the way.
Let's go. Let's go. Blow it up, guys. Blow it up.
Wait, what you said? 1,000 what? Oh, shout out to that. Yo, damn.
Yeah. Blow it up, guys. Big deal. Big deal.
Well, you see what I'm saying? This dude told me, all right, I'm running the fade because I said Watch Dogs is better. You know why I give Watch Dogs more credit, although I do not like the game? Because what was advertised, other than the graphic decrease, what was advertised in the trailers and everything actually was in the game. You was able to knock off power and everything, but it was so generic. Like there was nothing really different and dynamic about the mechanics in that game, which kind of killed it for me. But it was advertised in the trailer. Just, swear to God, this division, bruh, was not the division I seen from E3 and played. This is not the same thing.
You getting it.
I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I already paid $22 on it in Kingwin months ago.
See, but you're winning, though. You're winning. You shouldn't
I can't
feel
get
bad
a refund
about
from Kingwin with
that.
I
don't think you would refund it if you could. Because what if
because it's only 22? Yeah, I mean
it's only 22.
Fun when you playing with your friends, and we gotta remember that shit. Some games is really trash, but when you playing with your friends, everything feels like you're having fun.
Somebody made another good point. Like I forget who it was. It was some YouTuber. They said they were talking about the Division and how they were comparing it to Destiny. Destiny's character, when you shot at them and you seen hit points come off of them, it made sense. Looking at it with the Division, seeing a human take hit points, it's kind of odd.
Not only it takes more than a clip to drop these dudes sometimes.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
There's nothing tactical in the game.
And what's your biggest boss? A bigger nigga with a jacket on? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
I swear to God,
I'm just
not
like,
lying, bro. I seen a guy with a bigger North Face on. He had a big ass North Face, and
he's a big fireman. Like, I don't know. What's gonna be the boss?
What this game was supposed to be, it is so far from that.
It looks like it, to be honest, though.
It's like that No Man's Sky treatment. Like, we're gonna get catfish, bro.
But who thinks that's really going to be
I was never gonna purchase that game. I was never gonna purchase that.
You know what? I need to hold off until I actually get my hands on the game.
Which game?
Division on PC.
Bro, I'm trying to save you. Do not.
The PC version might be better though.
Listen, I got the link, Silver. I'll just give you the links if you need.
Please do. Because
I watched. Save this man, bro.
I didn't get into any of the betas or the alphas or whatever the hell they're doing. I saw Angry Joe's video and I saw the disappointment in his eyes while he was playing it. Shout out to GamingIlluminati.com. They had several articles dealing with the Division. I guess the question I have is, I think this game is going to pretty much, take the route of Destiny, from like a DLC, a microtransaction, season pass.
Replay value, Silver?
I mean, how far replay value? I mean, I guess how far are people willing to become invested in this game? That's what's really going to kind of determine.
No. And just listen to the disappointment from my boys, and I know the games that my boys like, and they're down with the shit I play, and just to hear their disappointment, that doesn't sound good to me. That just put all my worries
okay. Even if this game does take the route of Destiny to where it still has like a lot of people playing it, and a lot of people have moved on from the game. I don't think people will be as invested in the Division how they are in Destiny, because there's nothing really about the game that really makes you want to keep on playing it.
Exactly. Like the scavenging part, it wasn't really it's not the same. Like I like you know what? Remember the Abel? You just recently played.
Bro, the game is like Tony Hawk, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Man,
come on, Jeremy.
We can't do that, man.
No, all right. Who played the order?
We knew this day would come, though.
Who played the order?
I beat that shit. I beat the order.
I beat that.
No, but all right. Do you remember in certain parts of the game, it almost felt like they forced you to be stealthy for no reason when you didn't even have to? Well, that's almost like in the Division. They're forcing something, a feature or mechanic in the game that really wasn't even like if they didn't have an actual, because they have a single player story mode that they're making people play it, but in multiplayer, which doesn't make sense. Me and Fry was playing it, and I'm like, bro, these are individual missions. Why are they making us do this in co-op? If they didn't have that, they just made it be like an all-out, like a H1Z1 where we're scavenging and everything, but it's stealth like that would last longer than what they're doing. But we see with Destiny, The whole thing is to grind. The whole thing is about boss fights and about scavenging and shit like that.
Thank you. And Ricky, is anybody seeing this? What boss are you going to battle? Are you going to battle the mayor?
Depressing, though. I ain't going to hold you up, man.
You saw Angry Joe, what he said? He asked them on that game, he goes, is every gun the same? Does every gun give the same health? He goes, is this pistol the strongest gun? Like, and you can tell in his face, he's trying to basically ask them, bro, what's any different from me using an auto rifle in the game?
Bro,
Headshots
the gun
mean
mechanics.
nothing.
Yo, Jeremy, does this remind you of Metal Gear Solid 5 gameplay?
Yo, man.
How it's just spraying the reticle.
Oh, dude.
Does it remind you of that?
The Division?
Yeah. How you just spray in the reticle and it's
Kinda, yeah. I mean, as far as the gunplay goes, yeah.
Yeah.
Metal Gear is
That's
better
it.
than this.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it on PC, but I'm not looking forward to it.
All I'm saying is, if you could get a deal for this game, cool. But do not. Someone said that they are getting the gold edition, which I think is like $100 something.
It's
dollars.
It's $100
I'm
on
like,
PC.
I'm like, bro. I told him, bro, don't do it. Please don't do it.
No, again, for Origin and Uplay, please don't buy those deluxe edition shits, man. Come on.
I want to add one more thing. It's not a credit to Ubisoft, but I have not heard the best. And people weren't as disappointed, but Far Cry Primal, from people I know that played that, they weren't too enthused about that game either.
Because they milking that junk, bro.
Like, and I liked 4. I loved 3. I liked 4, but 4, I was like, 3's better. This is the same game with elephants. Primal's like I feel like Ubisoft is just on this weird track. Go ahead, Abel.
Yo, listen, I have a question for you, Chase. Like, why are you surprised about that? Because this date came out of nowhere, very immediate.
What date?
You remember for Far Cry Primal, they're like February, it's coming out. We're like, wait, what? We never even heard of it.
We didn't even see a trailer. We just all we heard was the trailer. And
I seen a trailer on WarStar, and then they announced the release date. Hey,
that's the route you
WarStar
go.
be having all the trailers, yo.
How they had the trailer before YouTube, though?
They did have it before YouTube, didn't they?
Yeah, and you know what's funny? All I heard was a saber-tooth growl, and it just said Far Cry Prime. I said, yo, what the fuck? I just got Far Cry 4.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, you just dropped a title that people some liked or didn't like, and then just out of nowhere, February, Far Cry Primal? Just out of nowhere? No trailer, no nothing.
They're doing with Assassin's Creed, fam. They're doing it. They're doing it, man.
You know what's kind of interesting though? I would almost prefer not to see announcements for games until they're actually ready to be released.
I like that.
They did not say that months
I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, well, you said
we always said that. All these boys, everybody said that. Everybody said that.
I said I don't want to hear nothing until games go gold. Until they completed.
Yeah. Yep, that's why.
That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be.
And what they're doing with Kingdom Hearts 3, like they ain't saying nothing. All they saying is now in development. And yeah, we don't know when it's coming out, but at least they're not giving us a false date. And then when it gets there, they're delaying it.
They're talking about 2.8. Like if they show a game at E3, I expect that game comes out at the end of the year, or maybe no later than like 14 months after you show it. I don't want to see The Division in 2013, and then it comes out 2 years later.
Fam, they're delaying betas.
3 years later.
They need to delay it again.
Bro, how you delay betas and alphas? How you delay an alpha? The purpose of it is for us to find bugs and glitches. Now, it's almost like they wanted us to get a great experience out of. Bro, wasn't alphas and betas to really find bugs, glitches? I didn't encounter that many bugs and glitches. I just played a shitty-ass game.
Well, no, that's because the game is done. The game is already done. It's like all this alpha beta stuff. This is just tweaking
to hear people's thoughts on the game, and then they're gonna go back to the drawing board and they're gonna be like, you know what? Let's probably add this in.
And like Negro Keyblade, I hate to put you on the spot here, bro. He said, "I love how y'all."
He said,
"I love how y'all are judging a game before you even played it, or based on an alpha." Or beta, like that's, bro.
Well, we're judging what it looks like.
Bro,
the alpha didn't come out 2 years ago.
Understand though,
the Division.
You gotta understand, the Division is coming out in March. We're almost at the end of January.
Yes.
They're not gonna change too much about the game.
Yes, the game is essentially a finished product. Now, I mean, what may happen is if they actually do take feedback, there may be an opportunity for them to incorporate that in future DLC releases. But any game that you're playing this close to the date that the release is coming up, that's what the game is.
Exactly. Like remember Hitman 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, they had Hitman's an alpha that a lot of people didn't know. I was able to play it. I think Prof even played. That's why Prof was like, bro, I played this mission in Absolution. Like this seems like the same kind of mission, and it was a while back. So I can understand that. But you see, when you release an alpha or a beta, which I don't even understand it too, like that shit don't mean no, or a closed beta. All of a sudden, like the day I opened my inbox and seen that my beta key was actually now an alpha key, and that's when I wrote to Ubisoft. They actually changed the beta to an alpha the same day they announced it. I said, fam, wasn't this a beta? They were like, no, we just changed the blah blah. And I'm like, what the? I said, fam, you didn't even announce this a day before. You announced it the day the beta releases that it's actually an alpha now. That's crazy to me.
I bet you cash the day the Division comes out, it's gonna have the fattest patch ever, bro. They're gonna be trying to fix so much.
He said the fattest.
They're gonna be trying to fix so much stuff, bro. I guarantee it.
Tony Hawk was 4 gigs, and when you put the game in, it had an 8 gig patch, dog.
Bro, Master Chief Collection had like a 20 gig, bro. That shit was more than the game.
Let's not talk about that, bro.
Yo, that game is official now, bro.
Yeah, you bought that, Jeremy.
Let's move on, bro.
How
Let's
you
move
like
on.
that, though? Nah,
Next question.
That was
Nah.
Really
If I gotta hold this H-hour, you talk about that.
But we're just still. This is all speculation. Jeremy and Ricky actually played the games. I didn't. Right. I'm going by what I've seen, and more important, when you have experiences with companies, you typically know kind of how the games are going to go, right? Like it's not like it's a brand new company and this is their first game. Like we've seen several Ubisoft games that were marketed one way, came out another way. On top of that, the gameplay looks totally different on these games. The AI doesn't work the same way. Like we've seen that. So
just with back to what he has said about us trying to talk about this game before it even came out. This happened for so many games. Like I remember for Evolve, and we was playing the alpha, and it was like, oh no, they got time. This is they have they still have a time to work on these things and make it better. And what happened as soon as that game came out?
Trash.
It was the same thing. So just because the game's not out yet, because it's so close, they can't change too much about it. Like the game is pretty much done already.
How many games have changed a lot from the beta? I can't think of any.
And my thing is this. Also, gamers have to see how long we've been doing this personally. Like you guys been with us since we've been around. You guys should know too. This is nothing new, guys. So when we make these assumptions and jump to these conclusions or our thoughts, you should be backing it too, because you're living it as we're living it. We've been doing this for years.
Preach.
Like what has really changed? So stop. You have to stop discrediting what we're saying and act like you're not in this gaming community with us. You know the battle that's out here.
They don't have to agree though. They feel
no. They don't have to agree, but just know we're not talking out our ass. We've been doing this for years.
And when we wrong, I'll say that we fucked up. Shit.
Yeah, as easy as that.
It's coming from an educated place, not some bullshit to put out.
Exactly. We're not out here trying to just hate on things to hate on it. We're just trying to give you guys our thoughts out here and just ride with us.
Well,
I wish every game can do the best.
Will put a smile on my face with that comment.
Nah, that's what I'm just saying.
Real spit, man. Because I'm saying it's one thing to be critical. But when you're talking to people who have experience with the products every day, try to make your criticism constructive. If there's a point that you believe people are not touching on and they're not making valid, expand on that. Explain yourself and articulate it. Yeah. That will allow us or anybody who's on the podcast or any YouTuber you're looking at to take what you're saying into consideration. If you're just throwing out blind disrespect with nothing substantive behind it, you're not going to be able to get your information communicated, and you're not going to get the kind of response that you're looking for. And that holds true not only in YouTube, but in life itself.
Amen, my brother. Amen.
Yeah, and the thing is, we value your guys' opinions too. We look at what you guys say. We value it just as we're talking, guys. So it's not about we're here, you're there. It's like we see you guys. You guys been with us forever. So like I would value anything that you guys say just as I would hope you would value it if I said it. And we're not going to agree all the time, but fuck, let's try to work this out together and see that we're not coming from a place of hate. We're just trying to get a thought out, you know? So
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like Jeremy does coverage on games, Abel does coverage on games and stuff like that. Like at least they are playing it. You got dudes who don't even play the shit, and they're coming out.
Please don't bring him
I'm
up.
not saying people. I'm not gonna. No, but you get what I'm saying. Like at least you guys have touched the game well enough to be like, I suggested. Like if it was Ricky 2014, I would say don't listen to me because at that time I was doing a lot of fallsy shit. But at least I am trying a lot of these games out.
We all grow, bro.
I'm
all
playing
grow.
Division.
Yeah,
I
we
said
all.
that already. I didn't say I wasn't getting it. And then-
I've taken L's and bought games just to let people know how they were. I ended up hating it. I ended up hating these games.
That's why we don't see people got to remember. Like that's partially why we are YouTubers because we take shit a little bit more serious, and sometimes we gotta take the L so y'all ain't got to. Like Tony Hawk.
There you go.
I
there
took
you
the
go.
L, so you ain't have to
That's
take
fine.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is sometimes. Like we play games that we really maybe wouldn't have played right away to let people know how it is. Straight up. So
And you see we go through it. Chase came on here and was like, guys, it's ass. And Chase said he didn't co-sign something, so you know that's real.
it looks
so
ass.
it's like,
I didn't play it.
come on.
I'm gonna play it, but if something look ass, it look ass. There's games that look ass, and I played. I was like, yo, this game is good.
Like Destiny's boring to watch, but I played that game was fun to play.
I didn't really like Destiny, but I have
I
not
didn't
played.
like- I
I
didn't
have
enjoy
not played the Taken King, so I heard that's like the real game. So I don't know, but I didn't like Destiny when I played it.
It's not my play style. The grinding,
I'm not that
grinding
big
hustle.
either. I done played some trash games like Star Trek.
Yeah, Abel.
I played that. I beat that shit.
Jeremy,
Game's
what are you
ass.
gonna say? Go ahead. No, go ahead, Jeremy.
No, I was just going to ask, do you still play Black Ops 3?
Oh, do I still play it? I stream it for Team Green. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, not nice.
All right.
No, not out of necessity. You know.
No, wait, why you asked that question?
Because I remember going through his stream and I've never seen someone so bad at Call of Duty.
Damn.
Hey, well, you my boy, but I was like, I was literally watching his. I think you was doing a 24-hour stream. I was like,
Yeah.
I've never seen someone so bad at Call of Duty.
And then everybody was like, "Cut this shit." I was like, "Oh man, damn, y'all are wrong." Like, but it's all good.
It's all good. Yeah.
Man, tell you, I really just want to talk about Stacey Dash, but
No, bro,
Ooh,
no,
oh,
bro.
God.
We're not going.
I don't care what she says.
We
She's still
would,
my
but
future
it's
honey,
about
man.
time for us to
Fuck
wrap
it.
this thing on up.
Yeah,
Like, this
yeah.
is 10:30.
10:30. Yep.
Let's get the outro. We might talk about Stacey Dash next time though, because I had some stuff to say about that. That's some bullshit.
I'm voting for Trump. All right.
There you go. All right, let's start with Terry. Outro.
Hey, y'all have a good night.
All right.
Hey, y'all
Like he
have a
took
good
a puff
night.
of the blunt. Like, y'all have a good night. All right.
That gaming PC guy, this motherfucker, he in a different place. This dude.
Have a good night. All right.
All right, everybody's links in the description, yo. And you got to subscribe to this guy here. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Just because it is, like...
What?
Classic.
We're going to pass it over to the to the gamer. Go ahead and do your outro, man.
Hey man, I had a lot of fun in this podcast tonight. Appreciate over the 1,000 people that came through and watched us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And yeah, man, let's do it again sometime.
Cool.
Hey.
All right. Pass it over to Joysticks.
nah, man, thank you for having me on tonight, man, and shout out for the 1,000+ people that were actually watching tonight, man. That's a tremendous thing to actually have this growth and momentum going into.
Is that the most you ever had, Chase?
I think it is.
Yeah, that's a record, bro.
I clocked at
That is
1,050.
wonderful.
Word up.
That's monumental, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Don't subscribe though. I hope you ain't this motherfucker. How they leave an intro?
Yeah,
Ain't
for
done.
real.
Damn. Goddamn. Shit. The bell ain't ring.
Right, yeah. Hurry up, boys. Hurry up. Get it out.
All right, Ricky. Outro.
All right, man. We out of here. Hey, all right, thank you for having me this week. Hope to see y'all next week. You said hurry up, man. Yo, you see?
Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a
Abel,
good night, guys. Take it easy. Peace.
Gang Green, Team Lilac.
Team Green, we out.
Line lag. You stupid.
All right. Until next week, we hope to have Prophecy back, but we will
Yes.
see you all next Thursday. I think I'll probably do a giveaway. Well, what's today? 21st.
He said it.
We're gonna wait till payday though, baby. The 4th. We'll do a
He's
giveaway.
giving away Astros.
I ain't say that now.
Wow. You were gonna have 1,200 people.
I'd
in
rather
there.
give away 5 games than the Astros because that's what it's gonna cost me. But anyway, we out, guys. We will
At
see
least, at least you ain't giving away play buds like Ricky.
Oh,
Wait, hold up. Aren't you doing your review?